Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for December the 3rd, 2020. How long was yesterday's Landsblog case?
I think it was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's too long. That's ridiculous. Nobody wants 5 minutes. No one. So I have, as you know, communications that I have with different people. So I have these friends that I hope to meet one day, but maybe never will meet face to face. God knows we don't meet anybody face to face right now, not even mask to mask. So one of the people that I communicate with has had deep suicidal thoughts and has attempted suicide one time and tried to help this person, try to encourage them. But I have learned so much about suicide. I want to read communication between me and this person. This person wrote down thoughts. I said, write them down. Write down what you're thinking, because sometimes it's easier to write it than it is to say it. And sometimes when you read your own words, you have a better understanding of yourself, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, too damn bad, it's my Landsblog. So here's what this person said. I think writing is a way to get what's inside out. When it's painful and when it's tough to say, writing can make it so much easier. Actually, I wrote this. Sometimes just looking at the words you wrote can be healing. You can't see your thoughts, but when they're on paper, you can see them and feel vindicated by them, if that makes sense. Yes, it makes a lot of sense. Today is a really bad day. This is what he or she said. What they said, I guess I should go with. Today's a really bad day, so I'm trying everything possibly can to keep myself from getting worse. I can't let myself get to the point of no return. For me, it's not a gradual decline. It's an instant drop. I go down fast, which is totally the opposite of my description of my own mental illness and how it's a tiny tap that happens over 3-4 months, like a bath getting cooler. Bit by bit by bit. This is very different. And then next up was a response saying, today is pretty shitty. The one thing that scares me a lot is how fast I can go from being okay to wanting to end it all. The voice telling me just to do it, but I'm not there today. I've made it through 100% of my really bad days, so here we go again. December the 1st, and I already have one mark on my arm, but I will make it. And then I responded, and then they responded again. Listen to this. I'm great today. I'm great today. One day after what I just described, I'm great today. And it's so easy for me to say, it will pass. It's so easy for me to say, well, you've gone through it since I've known you. Probably, the back and forth, the good for 4 days and the bad for 2 days. You've gone through it probably 100 times since we started talking. So at some point, you need to keep feeding your brain this information so it understands that, yeah, it's going to pass. Because it always does pass. And I said, write it down on a calendar. Bad day, good day, good day, good day, good day, bad day, bad day. So you see the whole month. Color code it. Make it red for bad and green for good. Red for stop, green for go. So you look down and you go, well, wait a second here. I'm looking at the whole year here, and I can see how those 2 bad days were followed by 4 good days. And when you've had, as this person has had, 7 bad days a week for a long time, 4 good days, and then a couple of bad days, man, that is success. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. Vous ne pouvez pas me comprendre si vous ne parlez pas français. That was a little better than the Finnish, wasn't it, Case?
It wasn't great.
Okay, let me try it again. Vous ne pouvez pas me comprendre si vous ne parlez pas français. Pretty good?
Better. Well, I don't know Finnish at all, so...
That was French.
I know, so...
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it came across that was French.
My point was that I know more French than Finnish.
Yeah, et yamara minua elet puhu sumaya. That was the Finnish. So I've done Finnish, French, Spanish, I've done Italian, I've done German, and when I get to number 10, I'm going to tell you what this is all about.
You're going to drag.
You know what? Je ne parle pas français. You going to sneeze?
I was.
You were going to sneeze. Then you know what? I have to do the whole thing all over again.
We're at 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So great job.